Hello and good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Good morning, beautiful people. It's Monday, and you already know what that means. It's a fresh start, it's a new opportunity, and it is a chance to step boldly into the week with purpose and intention. My name is Angel Charmaine, and I am your authenticity coach. I'm also the owner of Speak Up Sis LLC. Y'all give me just a moment because I am also puppy sitting and I will be puppy sitting all week long. Okay. So I'm trying to multitask and be you know, I'm trying to do all the things, y'all. So come on in when you can see me, when you can hear me. Please let me know. I am ready to have a conversation with you all today. It is Monday, so we're just going to do a little bit of, having a little bit of a motivational Monday today. And y'all excuse me, I'll be looking around, I'll be making sure that Jax, that's my grand fur baby, that he is not doing anything that he had no business doing. So, hello. I am super excited about today. There are lots of things going on today, lots of great things going on today. And so I am ready to get started. I'm ready to talk about what we need to talk about today and get it all done. So when you can see me and when you can hear me, if you will, please come into the room. Make sure you give me a great big good morning. Hey girl, hey, how you doing? Whatever your greeting of choice is. Hello, Harold Beds Thoughts, and thank you so much for tuning in, tapping in today. And thank you for saying something so that I know I'm not by myself today. I am going to be streaming live on my TikTok platform. So that's what I have going on right here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on as well so that it is. All right. We cooking with grease. Hey, y'all. How y'all feeling? How are you all feeling? It's Monday. I'm excited because this past weekend, on Saturday, I had an opportunity to participate in the third annual IHA Awards. It's the Independent Hustler Awards here in my hometown of Augusta, Georgia. I was nominated for two categories. One category was the hardest working female entrepreneur of the year. And the second category I was nominated for was best motivational speaker. And I brought home the plaques for both of those categories. And so I want to say thank you for everyone who nominated me and for everyone who took some time to vote for me. I thank you. I appreciate you. I love you all. And so I just want to let you know that I appreciate you. I'll get when I see you all tomorrow, you'll see the plaques. They'll be put up behind me to go with all the other beautiful things that I have earned. So thank you again so much for joining me. I see Harold Bed's Thoughts is tuning in on YT. Thank you so much. If you are watching on our YT channel, I appreciate you. Please make sure that you give us a sub if you utilize YT. We stream there. We are also streaming live on our TikTok platform right now. If you are not connected with me on TikTok, please do that. My name is Natty Knowledge, Natty with a KNATTY Knowledge. On TikTok, I welcome you to join me in that space if that is a platform that you utilize. I'm also streaming live on FB and on LinkedIn as well. So I welcome you all. If you are brand spanking new, like brand spanking new into this space, I want to say good morning to you. Thank you for joining me. My name is Knowledge. I'm also known as Angel Charmaine. I am an authenticity coach. I am also the owner of Speak Up Sis LLC. We are an empowerment enterprise. We create spaces and provide opportunities for everyday women and men to share their personal and professional brand stories. And I told you all, okay, so today I am going to try to get some work done while I am puppy sitting my grand fur baby. His name is Jax, and he is very spoiled. So he will probably be jumping in the conversation today. So I'm just going to ask you all to bear with me while while I take care of what he needs taken care of today as well. All right. So today, y'all, is not just any old Monday. Today is not, and again, if this is your first time with me, you're gonna see me. I'll be looking around. I hope that does not distract you, but I have multiple devices that are streaming in multiple places, and so I'll just kind of looking around at all the things. So if I hope that doesn't distract you, I just want you to know why you see me looking around, because I want to say hey to y'all on TikTok, and I want to say hey to y'all on FB, LinkedIn, and YT. So just want you to know why you see me moving around. I come into this space at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, to encourage you. I want to encourage you to be your authentic self. I want to give you the encouragement, the inspiration, the tools, strategies, techniques. Thank you so much for your daily heart me. I appreciate you. I want to make sure that you have what you need to go into this world as your authentic self, not pretending to be somebody else, not comparing yourself to other people, but I want you to be able to stand up fully as who you were created to be in this world. So I show up in this space to help you do that and to do that well. All right. So again, when you come into the room, if you are new here, we do not lurk in this space. Absolutely not. Put in the chat, tell us what your name is. Let us know where you're viewing from. Let me know if this is your first time in the space. I would love to welcome you personally. If this is your first time in the space, we are very warm and friendly. So feel free to come on in. If you are watching on TikTok, I would absolutely love if you connect with us, join our team with your daily. I would appreciate it. If not, that is okay as well. You can simply love on the screen. We love your taps as well. Hey, Tammy under construction. How you doing? All the way from Pittsburgh. Thank you, Kimmy Cakes, for your daily heart me. I appreciate you. So I am here for approximately an hour, and I'd like to go ahead and jump on into it. Good morning to you as well, fam. Let's see here. Yes, Harold Bez, he is beautiful. And you know he is going to be all up in this conversation today. All right. So today is Monday, which means we are going to have a fresh start, right? We get a new opportunity. We get second chances to step out boldly this week with purpose and intention. And it is not just another Monday, y'all, because today is the start of the Speak Up Sis Awards nominations as well. Yeah. I'm super duper excited about that. Atlanta, Georgia, checking in. All right, I'm in Georgia as well, Augusta, Georgia. Kimmy Cakes. I'm connected from FYP. That's what's up. Okay, that's what's up. Well, thank you for joining us today. And you joined on an amazing day because the Speak Up Sis Awards happens every year. This is our third annual Speak Up Sis Awards, and we honor 65 finalists. We give away 13 beautiful Speak Up Sis. These are custom designed. Brand, they are Speak Up Sis. You can't get these off the shelf. We get them custom designed. We honor 65 finalists, 13 of whom will actually become award recipients. The volume went out. I don't know what happened. Let's see here. Turn that back up. Can you hear me now, Kimmy Cakes? Let me know if you can hear me. So we recognize everyday extraordinary women who are doing great things in their communities, in their cities, in their states, around the world. We have 13 different categories. There is, we have the Speak Up Sis category. We have the Everyday Woman category. We have the Trailblazer Award. We have the Woman in Business Award. We have a Prayer Warrior Award. There's noise. Hold on a second. Y'all excuse me for a second. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna exit out and come back in over here. Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. Y'all give me just a moment because my my TikTok platform was having some noise interference. So them back up, load it, and continue. So give me just a second, please. All right. Let's see if this is gonna be all right. I'm gonna get them back up and running and see if everything is okay over there. Hey Tamika. Hey. Thank you so much for joining. Taika, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining us today as well. I appreciate y'all. Please excuse me. Y'all know I am up and running over here on TikTok as well. And for whatever reason, there was some noise interference with them. So I needed to restart the TikTok live. So y'all please excuse me, okay? But we are back on it. And like I was saying, today is not just an ordinary Monday. This is not just an ordinary Monday, y'all. Today is the start of the Speak Up Sis Awards nominations. And I know those of you who are watching on Facebook, if you're watching on then if you're watching on YT, y'all already know this is our third annual Speak Up Sis Awards. It is the premier award space for everyday women doing extraordinary things. The Speak Up Sis Awards is what we call it the Keep Going Sis Awards. Most awards platforms are designed to reward those people who have reached the pinnacle of their success. Most awards platforms are designed to celebrate, people who have been doing whatever they're doing forever and ever and ever. They're at the peak. But when the Lord gave me Speak Up Sis Awards to create, the instruction was to give women their flowers while they are yet working, while they are getting the work done. Sometimes you can be in your third year of business, you can be in your fifth year with your entrepreneur, with your nonprofit organization. You may be 10th year of grinding it out. You may not be the best of, you may not be recognized on a large scale just yet, but you are doing the work. You are doing the work with a spirit of excellence. Sometimes you may feel like, you're not seen. You may feel like people don't know what you're doing, but you're working really hard. The Speak Up Sis Awards is designed to say, sis, we see you. Sis, we see you. We know you're there. We know that you're doing a great job. We see the excellent work that you're doing. We see the impact that you're making. And we want to tell you to keep going. And we want to make sure that you receive your flowers right now. one thing that really bothers me is when posthumous awards. When we award people things posthumously, I don't believe we have to wait until folks are no longer in the land of the living to honor the work that they do. And so, and not only, and yes, we do recognize everyday women doing extraordinary things, but this is not a basic run of the mill awards. It is elite. It is premier. It is intimate. It is absolutely beautiful. If you have never heard of it, you have to check it out. We do not spare anything when it comes to the elegance of the Speak Up Sis Awards. Just because we say that we are honoring everyday women, that does not mean that we are basic about it. Even our trophy, even the Speak Up Sis trophy is custom designed, custom made. We only give 13 of these each year. So it's not something that is, you can't pay for it. You have to be nominated. We have a nomination committee that reads through all of our nominations, and then we have a community vote where you get to allow your community to vote for you. We do not just, just because you are nominated doesn't mean you get a trophy. We actually have a process to select our finalists, and we also allow a People's Choice vote for your communities to be able to come out and support you. We do not charge our finalists to attend the Speak Up Sis Awards. There is no fee there is our ticket. We do charge people to attend the gala because it's a beautiful gala. It's $150 to attend, but we do not charge our finalists to attend. Finalists do not have to purchase tickets to attend. I do not believe that a person should have to pay to be honored. I just don't. I don't believe it. And for 3 years now, this is our third year, we have never charged our finalists to attend the event. Never. Women come from, Jack, what do you have in your mouth? What are you eating? No, my grand fur baby is with me. We invite women throughout the U.S. and abroad to participate every single year. We have a maximum of 200 people to attend. It is not an event that is designed to pack out stadiums and arenas. It is an event that is designed to be celebratory, to be elegant. It is very meaningful, and we only want people in the room who want to celebrate the women who are being honored. So it is a very intimate space. We cap it at 200 every year. The room is always filled. Women come into town from throughout the U.S. and abroad, and I'm excited about this year as well. So the nominations open today, and I wanted to make sure that I let you all know before we get into our talk today, because I don't want anybody, it's every single year after the fact, when women see pictures and videos and all the things, it's like, I never heard of this. I never heard of the Speak Up Sis Awards. I didn't know this was, I didn't know, not like, how can I be nominated? How can I, every year, without a doubt, I always get messages with women saying they didn't know. So today I want to make sure, and we run ads, let people know. I'm telling you in these live conversations so that if you know a woman that you believe is deserving of being honored in this way, know that nominations open today. They don't stay open forever. Nominations open today. They close on March 30th. So you want to go ahead and get that done. Jax, no, you're going to have to sit down. If you want to go outside, you can go outside. But no, you're not going to do this today. All right. So Just remember, this is your time to recognize and celebrate the people in your own communities who are doing the work. All right, those people who inspire, those people who uplift, those people who have gone through some major obstacles. Hey, Kimmy Cakes, I see you're back with me. This is your opportunity, okay? I need to take a moment today and I want you to think about the incredible, the amazing women that you know, the women who are around you in your life. And I need for you to consider them and then nominate them so that they can potentially be a part of the Speak Up Sis Awards this year. Okay? All right. All right. Stop. You're gonna get popped. Sit down. Deb, you see popping him on the nose don't even work. Sit. Stop it. What? I left the door open for you to go out. Y'all give me a second. Please excuse me. I left the door open for you to go outside if you want to go outside. Oh, the door closed. There you go. Okay. Listen, y'all, dogs are like humans. It is insane. He was doing all of that because the screen door closed. I left the screen door open so he can run in and out to go outside, and the door closed. So he's trying to get my attention to tell me to open the screen door. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Bed's Thought says it is a beautiful award ceremony. Yes, it is. It absolutely is, sis. So let's go ahead and get into it today. I'm not going to be on here long today because I've got a whole lot of stuff that I need to get into. But today, for today's talk, I want to talk about owning the truth and celebrating greatness, right? Because here's the thing, we rise when we celebrate others. We grow when we celebrate others. Scripture tells us that we rejoice with them that rejoice, we mourn with them that mourn. There's a time and a place and a season for everything. And so it is time for us to stand into the truth of who we are, to stand in the truth, what we see in other people, and to honor that. And so today, in honor of and recognition of our nomination for Speak Up Sis Awards, I wanted to talk to you all about that, about what it means to be able to celebrate other people, right? Are you walking in truth, or are you running from the truth? Are you walking and standing in your own personal greatness, or are you running from your own personal greatness? The beauty of what I get to do with Speak Up Sis, I get to recognize and honor and support the dreams, the hopes, the aspirations of other people. But the hardest part about doing that is most people don't know their own greatness. And dare I say, I don't think they don't know their own greatness. For whatever reason, they're not willing to own and acknowledge their own greatness. Every single one of us was created with some work to do in this world. All of that work is different. You may work in governmental spaces, you may work in academic spaces, you may work in entertainment spaces, you may work in religious spaces. It doesn't matter what space you're in, whatever it is that you've created to do, you've been created with the tools to do it effectively, efficiently, and excellently. And so the hardest part I do every day is helping people to get to the place where they will stand in the truth of who they are and show up in the world that way, right? And so on this Monday, I want you to go throughout this day not being overwhelmed. Remember that song, Just Another Manic Monday? Like, no, we're not doing no Manic Monday. We're not doing no Overwhelmed Monday. We're not just trying to keep it together on this Monday, right? You got to ask yourself, hello, good afternoon, Christy. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Those of you who are tuning in on TikTok, thank you. I appreciate your daily heart means. I appreciate you loving on the screen. I appreciate you talking to us in the chat. Thank you so much. Right? This week, I want to ask you to ask yourself, am I aligned with what truly matters to me? Am I aligned with what truly matters to me? I need you to ask yourself that today. If you find yourself stressed out every day, you find yourself running around like the chicken with the, head, then that means that something's off. Something's off. But you get an opportunity today to sit still, to sit with yourself, to ask yourself, okay, am I truly aligned with what it is that God has created me to do? If the work that you're putting out there, if you know that that work is mediocre, if you know it's subpar, if you are not feeling job satisfaction with what you're doing, maybe you need to consider whether or not you are aligned with what it is that you value. Is the work that you're doing aligned with who you've been created to be in this world? Oftentimes we talk about being in alignment, and again, remember, I got different devices, so I'm kind of swerving to talk to everybody, okay? Oftentimes we talk about being in alignment with God. We talk about being in alignment with the God of heaven, right? But the truth is, how can you be fully aligned with God when you're disjointed in yourself? You need to be aligned in yourself. It's important that you realize that you are a spirit. You live in a body and you possess a soul. You are a three-part being. And when those three parts are disjointed, when those three parts are out of alignment, then you're going to be walking around just all willy-nilly. You're not going to be able to make solid decisions. You're going to be tossed to and fro. You're going to be like a double-minded person. You're going to be stressed out, overwhelmed. Why? Because you're not even aligned in yourself. Before you can talk about you want to help other people be something you want to do, you need to focus on who you are, what you're supposed to be doing, and tap into how you're supposed to be doing that work. I get the opportunity to reward and honor women who know what they were created to do, and they are doing the work. They are doing the work. They are showing up and they are doing the work. They are doing the work, whether it's a lot of people, whether it's 1,000 people they're working with, whether it's 10 people working with. They are aligned to what truly matters to them and their lives, and they are showing up. And that is why other people nominate them for the award. That's why other people can say, hey, this woman is pretty awesome. She's doing this, she's doing that. She is connected with me personally. I know that she is impactful because can people say that about you? Can people say that about you? When it is for you to leave this earth, will there be you want to think about what's your family members going to say about you? What are your coworkers going to have to say about you? What are the people who are closest to you, your friends, are going to say about you? Right? What are the people you were supposed to be serving? What are they going to have to say about you? If you don't know, if you don't know, then that means you got some work to do. Today, I want to encourage you to stand up and own the truth of where you are in your life today. And that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be something that's so positive. Hello, Christy. How you doing? Mom to many, and thank you for this. Oftentimes people will get into your spaces and they want to do motivation, right? And motivation, rah, 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 and they want to pump you up. I am not about pumping you up. That is not what I've been called to do. I have not been called to pump you up and make you feel good about yourself. I've been called to help you see yourself. And sometimes the truth is not positive. Sometimes the truth is not pretty. Sometimes the truth is not pleasant. But in order for you to stand up and be as you've been called to be, in order to ensure that you are aligned properly with what matters to you, what you value, what your principles are, then you got to stand up and you got to own the truth. And notice, I don't say own your truth, because I believe there is but one truth. We all have many realities. Your reality is different from mine. Your reality is different from mine. But there is one truth. Jesus Christ is the truth and the life. I wholeheartedly believe that. And so when you are aligned within yourself and you are aligned with his word, you will live in the truth, even though we all have different realities. This week, I want to challenge you to own the truth of your reality, right? Without guilt. I want you to own it without guilt. I want you to own it without comparison. I want you to sit down. I want you to think about, right? What is it that I'm in this world? What is it I'm supposed to be doing in this world? Do I even know what I'm supposed to be doing in this world? What do you have in your mouth? Open up. Let me see. Why are you eating sticks and stuff? Don't eat sticks. No, y'all hold on a second. Let me get him a treat. I'll be right back. Hold that thought. If y'all will, please keep my chat running. Keep my chat running. I'll be right back. Here, go. Thank you so much, Christy, mom to many, for keeping my chat going. Y'all, I'm not going to apologize for my grand fur baby because he mine and I love him, but I am puppy sitting. My son is flown to Japan and France for work, so I am going to be puppy sitting for about 2 weeks, and so y'all just get used to seeing Jax jump all over me and be in my face. Okay, Chris, I got my bees yesterday. What kind of bees, sis? Like bzz, bzz, bees? What you doing with bees? Hey, T Love. Good morning. Okay, so I'm back. Y'all excuse me. That's right, Harold Best Thoughts. No more manic Mondays. Thank you so much for the heart me. Tamika says it took me a moment to get there, but I'm finally in my lane. And Tamika, that's where you need to stay. That's where you need to stay. When you find your lane, stay in that lane. I am challenging you all this week This week, I am challenging you to own the truth of your own reality. I want you to sit with the truth of where you are. Are you in a healthy place? Listen, are you overwhelmed? Are you stressed out? What's going on with you? Are you doing something that you know you absolutely should not be doing? Are you working on things that you saw somebody else do? Sit up. Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Christy says, he's finding mine now. Good. Find your lane and stay in it. Ain't no traffic in your lane. When you get on your lane, listen, it's just you over there. It's just you over there. You don't have to worry about running into people. You don't have to worry about crashing into nobody. You don't have to worry about nobody running in the back of you. You in your lane is just you doing what it is you're supposed to do. So I need for you to sit down and take stock of where you are without guilt. I don't want you to say, oh, I'm 43 years old and I still don't know. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. It is time out for that. It is time out for that. We're not doing no guilt, no condemnation, no shame. We're not doing that. We are not comparing ourselves to anybody else. Do not compare. I don't care how many awards she won and you ain't got none. I don't care if they got 50,000 followers and you got 50 followers. I don't care if they live in a big old pretty house and you live in your double wide trailer. It don't matter. Do not compare yourself. This week, as I challenge you to stand in the truth of your reality, I want you to do that without comparing whether or not. Do not put subjectivity on your reality. Do not put subjectivity on it. What does that mean when I say don't put subjectivity? What I'm saying is don't make it good or bad. Wherever you get to where you say, this is where I am, I don't want you to say, oh, I'm in a good place or I'm in a bad place. No, you just need to stand up and own where you are. Take stock of where you are. The next thing I want you to do this week, I'm going to challenge you to honor your progress. I want you to honor your progress. We all see it, right? Progress over perfection. Progress over perfection. I promise you, you are further along in your journey than you think you are. I promise you. If you sit down and really sit with yourself, if you sit down, think about your past, think about where you've come from, think about what it is that you're doing. Listen, you will realize if you're just honest with yourself, not beating yourself up, not woe is me and being the victim, like cut all of that out. You will be able to recognize that you are so much further along than you think you are. You will realize that you have gotten so much done. You have learned so much. You have grown immensely. If you already knew what you were going to be doing at some point and you put it down, because sometimes we have to put things down when we're not ready for it, right? If you had to put it down and now you're going to pick it up, I do not want you to go into this week. I don't want you to be thinking, oh, I got to start over. Baby, you're not starting over. No, you're not. You're continuing. Everything that you've learned, all the information, all the knowledge, all the wisdom you picked up, all the friends, all the connections, all the things that you've already done, they didn't just disappear because you had to put it down, put the work down for a minute. You are not starting over. Say it with me. I am not starting over. You are continuing the process. It is okay sometimes to sit down with yourself and say, I needed to sit this work down. There was so much going on in my life. I needed to sit down. I needed to take care of my children. I needed to take care of my my aging parent. I needed to get my mind settled. I needed some therapy. Whatever it is that you needed to do that led you to have to sit the work down, it is okay. You did not quit. You did not give up. You had to sit it down for a minute. And now you're getting ready to pick it back up and you're going to continue the journey. And let me tell you, you're going to go even faster at this leg journey because you've gotten all this foundational stuff done. All this stuff that you were working on, all the things that you did get done before you had to sit down for a minute, it's going to allow you, it's going to propel you forward faster because you're not starting from the beginning. You're just simply picking up and continuing from where you left off. It's a mindset. It's a mindset shift that has to take place, y'all. That's right, Tamika. I am not starting over. You are not starting over. Absolutely. Now that you are going to ensure that you are properly aligned with what it is that you're supposed to be doing and take some time for that. And here's another thing. Please understand that the work that you're doing is not linear. It's not like you're just gonna start out and stay on this even plane and then you're gonna have some hills, you're gonna have some mountains, you're gonna have some valleys, you're gonna take some detours. So I don't want you to today and think, okay, let me do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And no, you're gonna have to sit down, you're gonna have to determine where you are, you're gonna have to determine where you're going, where you are in the destination. You're gonna have to figure out what you need. You're gonna have to sit down with the Lord and you're gonna have to sit and think about these things. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. I'm just saying that you need to do it. And then you're gonna need to move with intention. Intentionality is so very important. Intentionality is important. You are not just doing stuff. Don't just pick it back up and start doing stuff. That's how you get overwhelmed. That's how you get overworked. That's how you get, your mind, you can't think straight. You don't know what's going on. Because you're just doing stuff. No, this time around, I want you to be intentional so that you're not just busy, just doing busy work. Christy, there are 3 things that I am challenging you to do this week. 3 things I'm challenging you to do this week so that you can stand up in the truth of your own reality, so that you can own your own greatness, right? And get to work. The first thing is I want you to own the truth. Tell yourself the truth about where you are. I'm looking over here at TT because someone asked me a direct question. Okay. So y'all listening, but if I'm looking over here, that's why. If y'all are new to my space, I believe in talking directly to people. I don't like to talk at folks. I like to have conversations. So since Christy asked me a question, I want to talk to Christy. I want to look at you, Christy. The first thing I want you to do is own the truth of your reality. Tell yourself the truth. If you put some things down and now it's time to pick it up, I need you to own it. If you have a journal, I recommend that you get a journal and that you write daily. And I don't want you to just write like, oh, dear diary. No, write with intention. If you show up here at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, I'm always going to give you something intentional to write about. All right. So I want you to own the truth of where you are. I want you to do it without guilt. I want you to do it without comparison. If you have to write down, as of today, I have not made any earrings. I know I started this earring business. I know I was supposed to be doing this, but as of today, I haven't done anything. I have not generated any revenue. It's not good or bad. Y'all, I don't hear Jax. Hold on a second. Okay. He's outside playing in the backyard, but he out there by himself. Want to make sure he didn't run off in the street or something. Okay. So, hey T Love, thank you so much for the gift. All right, the second thing I want you to do, I want you to honor your progress, right? I want you to honor your progress. Once you tell yourself the truth about where you are, and it may not be negative, right? You may tell yourself, like, today I am at this place. I wrote down 5 goals January 1st, and this is where I am. I'm still working on goal 1. I haven't gotten to 2, 3, or 4, but right. The second step is to honor that progress. I want you to acknowledge the progress that you have made. I set 5 goals for myself as of January 1st. It is now February 17th, and this is where I am. This is the progress that I have made. I have contacted this many people. I have shipped out this many orders. My financial goal is this. I am on target for the first quarter, right? If it's not business goals, you can say to yourself, right? I don't know what your goals are. They were personal. I'm already February 7th. We're at February 17th. And I said that I was not going to curse my children out this year. And I'm excited. I'm making progress towards that. I only used a hell, damn, and an ass. I didn't use the F bomb. I didn't use the B bomb. I didn't use. Can I just be real with y'all? We're all on our own personal journeys. I am a 47-year-old mother of 4 young adult Black men. Baby, I know what is. Listen, when they were little, I never cursed. When their dad and I got divorced, and they were with me full time, I started cursing a little bit more. I had to rein myself in. I had to be like, ooh. And then I got to the point where I was like, you know what? I think all littles need a hell damn an ass every now and then. So if I just absolutely had to use an expletive, if I just had to use one, it was gonna be hell damn or ass. That's it. Thank you for the heart me. Oh, Christy, 20 to ages 20 to 5. Oh my sis, you forgot what made that happen. Hey, BG, thank you so much for joining today. Thank you for all the gifts and the love. 8 children. Oh my goodness. So I know you use a hell damn and ass every now and then. I know you do, sis. So what I'm saying to you is whatever your goal is, whatever you have set for yourself, I simply want you to honor that progress. I simply want you to say, you know what, Angel, you're doing a good job. Doing a good job. Those kids they've been at school on time. As soon as they went back to school from the Christmas break, they've been to school on time. They lunch been packed. Like, I'm on it. I want you to honor your progress. We don't do that enough. We don't do that enough. My goal box is not. I don't know why. I don't know what to say about that. Hold on a second. I don't know what to say about that. Let me hold on. BG, you coming over here. I don't know what you're doing, girl. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what that is. Here, let's do that. All right. All right, there you go. I just changed it. Okay. And then the third thing, if you are just coming on, I am answering Chrissy. She asked me to give her those steps again. And so this week I'm challenging all of you to do 3 things. The first one, own the truth of your reality. The second thing, to honor your progress, right? Oftentimes we get so overwhelmed, we cannot see the good that we've That's the beauty in the Speak Up Sis Awards. The Speak Up Sis Awards says to women, I see you. When the Lord said, Angel, I want you to create this place of honor. It was created because the Lord says, I see what they're doing privately, and I want you to honor them publicly. That is what it's about. It's not the Speak Up Sis Award is not saying you're the best of. Like, we don't do you're the best of. That's not what it is. It's not you reach the pinnacle of your success. You're the lifetime, which is not that. It is the God sees you, He hears you, the people who you're impacting recognize you and want to honor you and give you flowers right now to encourage you to keep on your journey. To keep on your journey. That is what we are doing. So I want you to honor your progress. And then the third thing, I want you to move with intention. You're going to journal this stuff out. And then I want you to get your calendar. I want you to get your calendar out. Understand? And I want you, listen, I want you to be intentional about the action steps that you're going to take. Be intentional. You need to sit down and think about, what are my goals? What did I set for myself? Do you have SMART goals? Right? I don't want you to just be out in these streets being busy, but I want you to actually be in alignment with your purpose. So you need to sit down. If you say, okay, my goal, I'm going to stop cursing. I'm going to stop cursing this year, and I'm going to curse my children. I'm not going to curse nobody. No more cursing. Right? Then guess what? You need to be intentional about what you're doing. You need to be intentional about what's going in your ear gates and your eye gates. You need to be intentional about the music that you are listening to. You need to decide, maybe all the music you listen to, folks, is cussing. Well, if everything you listen to, they cussing, you're gonna be cussing. If every movie you watch is got somebody, dropping the curse bombs all the time, that's what you're gonna be doing. Be intentional about what you listen to. Be intentional about, I'm giving you an example. Be intentional about what you hear, be intentional about what you're looking at. If you set a goal to not use profanity this year, right? Be intentional about waking up in the morning and listening to or reading scripture. If you don't want to read scripture, turn on YT or whatever you have. If you got a motivational app or something, listen to that's encouraging. Listen to people speak into your life positive words that don't use expletives. Be intentional about that. Right? Oftentimes, if you're someone who's a cursor, your emotions are probably not well regulated. So when you're frustrated, when you get mad, when you get whatever, probably just. So you may be intentional about having some quiet meditation time. You may want to be intentional about, learning some techniques that will help you calm yourself before you just spaz out on folks. When one of my sons was younger, he dealt with anger quite a bit. I had to teach him, like, if someone does something or says something that gets you upset, as soon as you feel upset, I want you to stop. I want you to count to 10. I couldn't at the time, all the stuff that they teach you now about how to work with kids and all this meditation, we wasn't doing all that back in 1999 and 2000. We wasn't doing that. So what I knew, I didn't have the language. I didn't have the language to teach him, but I knew what he needed to do. I knew the actions he needed to take. So I was very intentional, right, about telling him, like, before you get upset, or when you feel yourself, when you feel that thing, when your chest feel tight, or your head, or you see red, or whatever happens when you get upset, I need you to stop immediately and count to 10 slowly. And so every time I would see him go, I would say, okay, breathe and count to 10. 10, 9, 8, right? And what I was teaching him was how to regulate his emotions, how to calm himself down, how to get to a place and begin to think so that he wouldn't just act out and hit. So I'm saying to you that if, and this is an example goal, right? If not using profanity is a goal for you, then you want to be intentional about trying to regulate your emotions. And you may want to be intentional about going out and seeking out strategies that will help you settle yourself. You may even decide to learn a new word every day. So learn some new words for the words that you typically use. If you usually, right, use curse words, strong, you drop the F-bomb and the MF-bomb, then why don't you be intentional about learning a word that has a similar impact in meaning, but is not a profane word? These are all ways of moving in intention when you want to be in alignment with your goal and your purpose, whatever that is. Are y'all tracking? Are y'all understanding? I wanted to give a very broad, very general example that is something that's every day. Because a lot of times we get caught up in being aligned in entrepreneurship and business. Truth is, we need to be in alignment in our personal lives, in our social lives, in our familial world. You want to be in alignment with your business partners, but you ain't talking to your sister. You can't stand your mama. Your kids don't call you, but when they need something, baby, I think you need to work on some other things. So it's not just, I'm not here just talking to you about business and entrepreneurship. I am an authenticity coach. My job is to help you to stand in the truth of who you are in every aspect of your life. Because I promise you, if your personal relationships are raggedy, your business relationships gonna be raggedy. They're just gonna be raggedy. Hey, Latoya, how you doing, sis? Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining us. Tashika say I was a cursing machine. Honey, I used to be a sailor too, and I'm not gloating or boasting about it, but I was definitely a sailor at one point with this mouth. I could make grown men cry. And that's because, listen to this. The reason I could cause such, strong emotion in people when I cursed them is because I didn't understand the Lord had given me a gift in my voice. My number one gifting is my voice. I have a very powerful voice. I have owned that about myself. I've owned that truth. Oftentimes people will say, "Oh my goodness, your voice is big or as loud as," and it's that way because it's my gift. When I walk into a room, I stand on a stage and I talk to people. Whether I'm on a stage, whether we sit in your living room, it don't matter. Whenever I hear what it is that's going on with you, the Lord gives me what you need, and it's going to come out of this mouth in such a strong, bold way. It's going to change your life. I didn't realize that was a gift that I had when I was younger. So I did a whole bunch of cussing. And when I was cussing, I was penetrating people's souls. Why? Because our gifts are without repentance. And whether you use your gift for good or whether you use your gift for not so great things, it's still going to be the gift. So this big, bold voice, when I was cussing folks out, it was impacting them the same way this big, bold voice impacts people positively now. It was negatively impacting them then. The same force, just for different reasons. So you need to take stock of who you are, where you are, what needs to be done so that you can begin to operate fully in alignment with who you are, who God has called you to be, and the gifts that you have, the gifts and talents This dog is eating sticks, y'all. He's gone outside eating leaves and branches, and I hope that doesn't hurt his stomach. I don't know, but he is happy eating eating twigs right now. And while you're at it this week, while you're working on those three things, and I see you said you need to start journaling. T Love says I need to start journaling. Go ahead, get with it. Get with it. If you all, I know on FB and YT and y'all over here, y'all know me. We've been spending years together. You all already know that I'm an author as well. You all are relatively new to me. I have guided journals. I have line journals. I actually have books for you to read, women. You can visit my platform online in order to connect and get what you need. Okay. And even if you don't get it from me, get it from somewhere so that you can start your journaling. Okay. I don't believe it's just about the work you're doing, but you need to be able to also, hey Chef Mom, thank you for your daily me. You need to also encourage some other people in your life. When you see a woman and you know, and we as women, we know you can see a woman and tell something's off. Something ain't right. Sis looks disjointed. Offer her a compliment, right? Offer her a moment to sit and talk and chat. One thing I don't do, I don't haphazardly say, how, you know, hey, how you doing? I don't ask people how you doing unless I have the time and the capacity to sit and receive whatever they have to say. So if I'm moving really quickly and I'm on a mission, I'll say, hey, have a nice day. Hey, I pray you have an amazing day. I don't offer I don't extend how are you doing unless I have the time, the energy, the capacity for them to really tell me how they're doing. Because I don't think recognition is the only thing that people need. People need true acknowledgement. They need real acknowledgement. So as you are being true to yourself, as you're sitting with yourself, as you are recognizing, honoring yourself, as you are being intentional with yourself, then I would also like to challenge you. This is kind of a bonus challenge, right? If you have the capacity this week, also take some time to give some real acknowledgement to another woman. Acknowledge her feelings, acknowledge her presence, her very being. If it's simply to say, sis, you look beautiful today, girl. It, where'd you get that dress? Because, girl, you wearing that dress. If it's simply to compliment them, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it. And I have reached my hour today. I pray that you all have heard something that will encourage you today to start this week. I pray that something that I have said inspires you to be your best self this Monday and this week. And I also want to make sure that you all listen, make sure that this week is purposeful to you all and everyone around you. Make sure that you nominate a woman for the Speak Up Sis Awards, and not just nominate, but please share the information. Go to speakupsismagazine.com. Speak Up Sis Magazine. Oh, wasn't nice talking, and you can't have your way. No, 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 no. Sit, 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 sit. You know how to sit. No, 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 no. You don't get to do that. That's not nice. I was going to give you another treat today, but you're not getting another treat because that wasn't nice. You can stand over there. Nope, nope. Sit. Y'all, excuse me. Sorry. Jax is acting up. I went to see if the door was closed. It's not, it's open. mm, y'all. No, no, no. Please, get her. You get back over there. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end the conversation today because Jack is just acting up. I think he wants me to go outside and play him right now, and he is not happy that I'm having this conversation. Okay, come on. You want? There they go. Go ahead. There they go. Go right there. Hey, there they go. Cause you all up. You in my conversation. You in my conversation. I mean, but the door is open. You can go outside and play. Okay, come on, come on, come on over here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So I know, y'all. Oh, child, child. Ooh, child. I don't know what I'm gonna do for 2 weeks with this one here. He gonna be ready for his daddy when he come back. What you got? What you want? You been out there eating them sticks and things. Let's tell the people bye. Tell the people bye. Y'all have a fabulous day today. I will see y'all back here tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think I'm gonna have to put Max in his kennel while I do this live for the rest of the week because he is something else. I love y'all with the love of Christ. There's absolutely nothing that y'all can do about it. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? All right. Go. We'll go outside. Ciao. All right, y'all. I had to I went on and I went on and ended my TikTok live. Y'all, Jackson, y'all see Jax acting up. Yes, he just you see he don't want it, you see them when it's you want to play. Okay. So listen, y'all, please, if you have not already shared the information about nominations opening today, please make sure you share the information. Every single year, women will connect with us and say, I didn't know anything about it. Or they, as soon as nominations close, people will be like, how can I be nominated? And it's simply because folks don't share the information. So I'm asking you to please share, 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 share the share the information so that as many women as possible can see and have the opportunity to be nominated. Okay. All right. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Bye.